So, hello everyone and welcome to Hemel-Down Model Railway. Thought I would kind of like mix it up a little bit today and actually do a face reveal. So yeah, this is me. I can prove it's me because here's the tattoos that I have on my hands that you've probably seen in a few little videos and stuff that I've done. So I thought I'd kind of mix it up a little bit and just show you, who I am. I hope I've not scared anyone. If I do lose some subscribers, then obviously I know that the face reveal was kind of a bad idea. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to mix up the videos a little bit and just kind of show you who I am, to say a personal thank you to everybody that has joined me on my channel so far. I've really appreciated it. I've had so much fun sort of starting from the ground up and learning new things and building this rather scrappy but fun layout. It was for me all about getting into the hobby again. After spending time with COVID and stuff, it was just something that I've been watching on YouTube loads, and it kind of inspired me to get back into doing all this modelling stuff again. And being part of the community is like kind of really helped me out and stuff. I've met some really lovely people through YouTube that I do chat through with on live chats, even if it's just a hello is a nice thing. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't wait for hopefully next year that I can get to meet some of you people that do watch my channel and get to meet you at like shows and stuff like that. So for me that would be really amazing. Okay, so I just want to say first of all a massive thank you to a gentleman called Gary. He put a couple of comments on about how to service the ring-filled motor, the HST that I've got running around sort of behind me. He said about a few spots of oil here, there and everywhere, different places, a little bit of light oil on the axle, and I must say that it's absolutely running around perfectly. I couldn't be more happier with how quiet it is. There is a little bit of noise coming off the back wheel, but it's definitely not like the motor or anything like that. It's not making that horrible squeal. He did point out that in the video you could hear like the noise. I didn't notice it at the time, probably quite blind into the fact that I was just trying to capture some shots and stuff for making a video. So it was really nice that he took the time to watch it, comment and let me know. So I gave it a bit of a service last night. I'll pop a picture up one of these sides. I can never get it right. Camera's going backwards and I don't know. So yeah, I'll post a picture up of how dirty all the cotton buds were and that, but there was so much stuff that was caked into the Loco. Gave it fresh oil, and it's running absolutely perfect. It's on speed step number 45, whereas before I had it on speed step 100 just to try and get it around the layout. So yeah, as you can see, absolutely running fine. I couldn't be happier. So thank you very much for that, Gary. I really appreciate it. I was going to do a video on building a new carriage. So this one I was going to make into a War Department livery. If I bring it a little bit closer to the camera, you can see how badly it's been like repainted and stuff. Someone even went to the trouble of putting really bad sort of red paint job on there, and it's been sort of repainted. You can see all the texture and stuff. So yeah, I was going to strip this down and put it into a War Department livery, but unfortunately couldn't really find anything online about this being or not this being, but there being a War Department livery coach, which would mean that I would have to kind of paint it black, put some transfers on it. So do I go down the route of let's just build it anyway, because it's kind of my layout, and you can kind of model anything on your layout, can't you, really? You don't have to be prototypical of anything. I mean, there are aspects of my layout that I do want it to be in the future. But you know, for a little bit of fun, and that's what modeling's all about, then you can kind of make anything that you wanted to. So I'm either going to go down ambulance route for this, or I will just go down that war department route. So going to look at the budget, see what I can afford to get for like transfer wise. I think I looked at Fox's transfers, and they had some war department ones for $4.99. I know I'm saying budget wise for $4.99, but obviously I'm trying to, you know, keep the money in the funds for the house move and stuff. So I'm trying to keep my costs down as much as I can. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to post something up, or even if it's just the process of me stripping this down, that'll be something that I'll be doing next. So yeah, it's still in the pipeline, still a little bit undecided, but unfortunately it won't be up in the next couple of days. So sorry about that. If you were looking forward to it, or if you weren't, then you know, don't worry, it's absolutely fine. I'm gonna just go now because I'm still crouching down. I'm not really this short. I'm actually crouched down on the floor here. My layouts, if I stand up, my layout is about sort of knee height, probably just below, just above my knee. So I actually sort of crouch down or sit on the floor whenever I'm doing any of my videos. And then I kind of have to crawl through a little bit of space under there. So I crawl through underneath and then come and stand up in through the middle. So I just sort of, as you can see, stand up in this space. So it's like just probably over a foot wide on there. So luckily I'm quite skinny, and I'm able to actually just sort of stand up. My next layout will be a little bit higher and stuff. I only built this at this height because the legs that I have underneath are actually like trampoline legs, and that was as high as the first. They sort of came in two parts. So what I did was just use one half of the leg on the layout. So anyway, this selfie stick is quite difficult to hold and talk and think at the same time. So yeah, apologies for like the shaky camera and stuff. I'm just kind of getting used to it. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly out here, so I'm wrapped up nice and warm in my coat. Not as bad as it was the other day, but still is definitely a little bit chilly out here. So yeah, I'm in my coat just to keep myself warm. But like I say, it's fun to be out in the garage and just watching the trains go by. So I thought that I would sit there and sort of kind of make a video of it. And I kind of plucked up the courage a little bit to show what I look like. So yeah, just want to say another massive thank you to everybody that's, you know, continuing to follow me on this journey. I know I keep sitting there and saying, you know, it's only a temporary layout, and you know, a new layout will be coming soon. You know, please be patient, you know, it definitely is coming. I've had confirmation that it will be a loft layout, which is really good news for me, because in the winter I can still be modelling. And then in the summer, I tend to find that people are more sort of, you know, out and about, and you're going to heritage sites and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, there'll probably be less time that I would spend up in the garage, and I have children and that as well. So, you know, things like holidays. So, you know, I'll probably remove a lot of like the trains to make sure that they don't like, you know, melt or warp or anything. But, you know, and leaving enough gaps in the track that I don't get too much track bend. And then think about like, you know, a bit of a dehumidifier and stuff like that. But you know what the English weather's like. We'll probably have about a week where it's really hot, you know, 30 odd degrees, and then it's back to, you know, the standard 20 odd degrees. So yeah, it will just be nice that, you know, there'll be a big space up there. I'm hoping maybe in the next sort of like, you know, week or two, I might be able to go and have a look at the size of the loft and that as well, so I can do a little bit of measuring up and stuff like that, and start working out how much it will cost me in boards. I think it's already has a floor laid in it as well, so that's another expense maybe potentially that I don't have to do. But if it does need boarding up for the flooring, then obviously, you know, that's something else that I've got to take into account and try and sort out. So yeah, hopefully there'll be an update for that. In regards to stuff with the layout, again, not really doing much, so apologies for that, but you know, the reasons is obviously because of the move. So you'll probably just get, you know, more and more sort of running sessions and you know, a few loco repairs. I've had a few ideas on doing some scratch building stuff, just kind of getting the mock-up structures done rather than actually making the buildings up. I might make them into sort of you know, card kits and stuff like that, just you know, have them all mocked up and making some templates and stuff for like some of the scenes of the towns and stuff like that. So yeah, that will probably be something that I'm going to be working on next. Anyway, enough of me waffling on. I hope I haven't scared you all too much. I'm not looking my best today. I've had a long weekend at work, so today's a bit of a relaxing day, so I've not even done my hair or anything. Probably do need a little bit of a shave and that as well, but you know, this is normally what I look like, just not so tired. So yeah, so thank you for joining me. I really do hope that you enjoy the little running session that will be at the end of this. I'll try some new camera angles if I can, and yeah, stay safe everyone. Thanks for watching the video, really appreciate it, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care for now. Bye bye. Considering last time I had to use speed step number 90 or even 100 to get it round the track, it's actually running on speed step 60 at the moment. I hope it's not whizzing by too quickly for you, but it is supposed to be a fast train. But there's no motor noise out of that at all, so I'm really, really happy with that. Been doing a little bit of a tidy up on the layout, not all of it, but just sort of a little bit of organisation.